Hi, my name is Hannah and I'm a therapist here at Optimum Joy. Right after undergrad, I worked in a residential facility for women coming out of just extreme history of trauma. And those young women inspired me so much. They gave me hope. They showed me a resilience and humanity that I had never seen before. And they showed me what it looks like to practically heal, what it looks like for practical restoration and redemption. And that ultimately is what just pushed me over to being I'm committed to long-term social work and therapy and to being this agent of restoration in the world. In the therapy room, there's this sweet moment sometimes where there is that kind of vulnerability where someone gets to a place of just opening up something new. And I love journeying with them in that. I love that moment when they discover something new about themselves or uncover something meaningful to them. And I love that moment that we can share together. I also really love when there can be a silly moment or a moment that we can laugh together. There can be that same healing and restoration when that moment is held in safety and good relationship and that rapport can be built. That same lightheartedness can still be just really sweet and awesome. I think of myself as a pretty generally joyful person. It's one of my primary emotions. I feel the feeling a lot and I love to feel it. And I feel it a lot around my family and friends, just having dinner, love hosting in my home, being silly, going on walks. Being in nature gives me the sense of peace and calm that I think is really helpful for me in feeling a sense of joy. I always tell my clients when they first come in to therapy in that first session that my job, I feel is two things. The first thing is to provide a safe place where you can process, where you can feel almost just this third entity in your life that can just be the safe, non-judgmental space for you to process your life. And the second thing is my job is to give you practical tools. My job is to journey with you and be how can I provide you with skills to either process that or cope with that, or communications tools to help you work through relationships, things like that. And I think it feels intimidating sometimes to come to therapy because I have clients be what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? And it really is just this is your space. This is the space that you get to come into and own. I want to work towards your goals, what you want to work on. And I hope that I would be able to provide you with those two things, that safe space for you to come, that kind of third entity, non-judgmental place, and the practical tools to help you work on the goals that you want to reach. Therapy is for you. Therapy is for everyone. I have people coming into my therapy room who are I'm not sure if this is for me or what I'm really looking for. And therapy is to reach a goal of wellness. That is why we're here. That is the point. And we do that through so many different avenues. I love working with women, particularly women working through phase of life things. Maybe you've become a new mom, maybe you've just moved, that kind of stuff, or women dealing with trauma in their past or even in their current life. And then I really love working with kids, anywhere from 5 to 18, the whole thing, I'm there for it. I love working with kids through kind of all the phases of life. In that same way, I also love working with parents. They have the ability to be the most therapeutic presence in their child's life. I get maybe 1 or 2 hours a week with a kid, which can be really good and helpful. But parents have the rest of the time. They have every day, every hour to be a therapeutic presence in their child's life. So I love working with parents on just how can you be the best therapeutic presence for your kid. Therapy is for it all. We all, myself, everyone in this world can utilize the tools that therapy provides and the processing that therapy provides. Too big, there's nothing too big for therapy. That's the point. I love being able to say to people who are in a dark place in their life or who are going through some challenges, that like, hey, let me hold that hope for you for a minute. Let me believe for you that things can get better. And at the end of that, then like maybe we can journey together towards that healing. And I love doing that for clients. That's one of my favorite things about therapy, that I can hold hope for them for a little bit, that I can say like, I believe for you that things can get better. I believe that you can have closure. I believe that this relationship can move on to something better. If you're feeling hesitant about therapy, like just try it. Just like try it out and see if it could be a good fit for you, because that's what we want for you. We want wellness. We want for you to feel confident and at peace. Just do it. Just come into therapy and see what it could be like for you.